Hi, my name is Michael Prokop and I'll show you some cool Z-Shell features. Creating Z-Shell profiles based on the current working directories. So depending on where I am working in my shell, I just want to apply different configuration. So let's get started. As a first step, you should make sure that you have the Gryml Z-Shell RC. It's a great project which provides a Z-Shell configuration which pretty much rocks out of the box. So make sure you have the configuration you need to work with the following example steps. So I'm creating two new major projects, PhD and Debian. Since I'm using Gryml Z-Shell RC, I can just add my own configuration to the file Z-Shell RC local, what I'm doing right now. Now, what we want to do is create the according Z-Shell configuration, which means all I have to do is provide the base directory and the profile name. So I'm pointing it to the subdirectory Debian, apply the configuration to the directory and all its subdirectories, and just assign it the name Debian. Same applies to the second project, my PhD, which is the same directory and just assign it the name PhD. The pattern is simple, just use change print and working directory profile and append the profile name. So just use pattern like this. Now I want to be verbose about the operation, so I just provide some output when I'm switching into the profile. You can use the profile environment variable, and for another check you have to assign this otherwise return, because we don't want to apply it itself. Now I can adjust my Git configuration like follows. So my student address and same for Git committer email. Since I'd like to use Emacs as my editor, I'm just assigning the e-alias to Emacs, so that's it. Same principle applies to my Debian profile, so just copy the same few lines, but I'd like to use it as my Debian profile and use different mail address. So I'm just using my Debian mail address for Git, same here. I don't like Emacs for Debian packaging work, so I'm just assigning it to Vim. And for all the packaging tools, I'd like to use the deb email environment variable to point it to my Debian address, which is great because I can just use it for my work on Debian, Gryml, and customer projects with different settings in further profiles. So that's it. Now we can apply the configuration on the file by just sourcing the configuration. And now let's test what we did. We create a new Git repository and just add a simple to-do file to it. So let's create a new Git repository, switch to it. Let's provide a simple to-do file, add a file to Git. So now is the Git configuration as I wanted it to be. So let's just use git show and let's see Michael Prokop and my student mail address. So that's exactly what I wanted to get. Now the E alias should point to Emacs. Let's check. So this does just what I wanted it to get. And now same for my Debian project. I just create a new package template, repository, add some stuff to a simple to-do file, record the to-do file in Git, and now I should have the Debian mail address in my Git information, and there we are. So this is exactly what I did, and now to further check, the alias E should point to Vim, and that's exactly what I wanted it to get. So make yourself more productive and just find out what settings you'd like to have in your project and use Tetrap profiles to rock in your shell. So have fun.